only certain things that have come in chats and like certain like little like names that have been put in, and look, it can only come from Stig regarding myself. So then I started thinking to myself, wow, what the fuck am I watching here? He's it's snitching in my eyes. It's going against the grain. But he wanted me to fall out with Shuff, and I'm like, why? What do you want me to fall out with Shuff? You've had an argument with him, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, bring him, sort it out behind the scenes. He was like, fuck, you're mad, aren't you? And I'm like, well, at the end of the day, I'd get a fucking bee in me bonnet if you'd accuse me of doxing kids when... And he's like, I don't give a fuck. I was planting the seed. And I'm like, all right, son. You know what I mean? And not only that, listen, me at the time, Shuff was up first thing in the morning, 5s and 6s in the morning. I'd have been up because he used to ring me, so we'd be up. He'd see things that would get put on through the night, and Shuff would be on it and get on it and say, hey, see what's been put up here, look at this. And I'd go, oh yeah, fuck's sake. And Sting just got his fucking, got a bee in his bonnet over it, you know what I mean? And like, I just thought, little sly comments that have been coming in, little sly names and shit like that can only come from him, where when I've had an argument with Stig on the phone and been arguing with him, the first thing he tries to say to me is, what about shuffling? And I'm like, shuffling doesn't know that. They're things that shuffling's like has never even needed to know. It's from like things that have happened in Liverpool. So why would shuffling know about it? Do you know what I mean? And everything that happened, he tried to bang onto the blame of shuffling. Do you know what I mean? Shuffling seen me for a fucking time.
Can you remember when he went right? So everyone will know, right? When he went and met Kelly. So he was still going with Biggie then, right? And I don't know, did he see that Shuffling see how many yours in case Biggie finds out? So he tried to try to when I didn't even
he was saying he was saying he was gonna say to Biggie that he was going to Shuffling's for the weekend. And I'm like, lad, you can't do that. You're putting Shuffling in the firing line, lad, you can't do that. And I'm like, really speaking, lad, you just, you know, you're playing two girls, look. It's not nice. It's not a nice thing to do. You know, playing two girls off. Two girls are going to start having fucking war with each other. And look, he was playing with Biggie's with Biggie's mind. She went, look, he was saying she was a psycho because of what she was saying. She knew something was going on. And the poor girl was getting the piss took out of it. And it happens. And not only that, same with Kelly. Kelly knows she was getting the piss took out of it. That's why she's not on YouTube.
Something on that, I'll be honest, right? When they were down there, obviously I was speaking prior, I always video call someone, right? And she, one for taking sniff, right? And I had some sniff down there, and he was trying to get her on the fucking sniff for that. And I always looks like me, right? And I don't give a fuck what anyone says, because I don't lie. I can recall him walking around in that hotel room, and he walked on that bed and says, give us a chew. It's only Shuffling watching. Why the fuck do I want to watch? Why is it always fucking me? And listen, I don't know. I don't fucking lie you. I don't give a fuck what you have to say.
If Shuffling was that much of a dog, right? Listen, if Shuffling was that much of a dog, right? Them videos that Shuffling said where Stig was doing what he was doing with Biggie in bed, right? Shuffling never shared them with anyone, ever. He had them, but he never shared them. For a long time, he never shared them. And then one day, shit got the better of him, and he went, just have a look. And I'm like, I don't really want to fucking see it, lad. What is it? He told me what was in the video, and I didn't want to see it. But let me just tell you, people, look, that's not the behaviour. That's not the behaviour from a normal man in my eyes.
So I'd been up, right, all night off me fucking tits. And listen, if you ever see that video, you'll see me sitting there like a fucking spagger. I was fucked. It was like between 5, 6, 7 in the morning. And for something in my brain, which I didn't twig on and see months after when my other phone broke, when I was trying to send stuff to my new phone, I seen them again. And then I recalled what had happened. He was running around with that fucking plug. He tried to say, I'd said, you hit it with a gun. No, I didn't. I said, you were pointed and walked in the room with. I'd seen these months after. The other time where I was saying you had hit her was fucking Boxing Day. And hand on heart, I swear to my kids' fucking grave, you braid her on Boxing Day. And I know what she said when I was there.
let's have it right. That fucking big fucking dildo that he used to come on and look, he fucking waved it on Exposure's live one night, and Exposure at the end of live with fucking good numbers in. You know what Exposure's like? He hates all that shit, and he ended his live, and you know, destroying his live with it. Do you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, they come on and they've made a sick story up going on about Paul Annan. Listen, that was one. Look, that's been behind the scenes talking to make a story up to make someone sound bad. The sick Paul Annan is a decent fucking fella. End of story.
Hang on, I've got another two things to say as well. So, you know who I was stick with that, right? There was one day I was sitting talking to him, and he says, "Do you want to send you something to do with Lion King?" Now I'll tell you now, right? No, I didn't ask it. I know it always looks bad because it involves me, right? Because I don't give a fuck, which everyone knows. So he sent me a video of fucking Lion King getting a nosh off a blonde fucking lass. So why is he even had that video, right? And let's get to the next one. So there was another time, obviously, in town, there was end of sport, Lion King and like obviously the one for sport. So I've got a request to join a call. There was fucking Stig, Lion King, Benny, Julie, is that? I was. So they went on a call, and Lion King getting a last to join. Julian was sat like a spacker, stoned a bit. So he wasn't seeing now. And they were trying to add me in this, and I kept fucking declining. I'm not fucking sitting in a call with this, right? And I wish Julian would come on fucking, but Julian's like a fucking spaz. And the last says I'm not comfortable with who I'll be at the call. Just speaking. The Stig was being fucking, just seeing what he says. And as far as I was aware, fucking, it was Benny. And Benny left the call, Wilney. Benny will jump on. I wish Benny was there. Now I was just trying to ring him before. And Stig's sitting there talking to this person, that fucking Lion King's crony out. And I'll tell you now, that any of them will tell you, I would not get involved with this shit. Fuck that. I was out. Over and out. You're not ringing me, get me involved with that, right? And the fucking Stig's supposedly sitting there giving them fucking slaver to this lad. And that's without me taking the piss. I am more honest than anyone out. I don't have to make up lies out. Ever. I don't give a fuck. I'll just come out with it and see it. And regardless of what anyone says, right? And say anything. Now, don't know. Stig is trying to say, oh, they got this picture. No, Stig, you sent a picture that your daughter said sent to shuffling. And I can guarantee I can get people to say that.
Let's have it right though, look. The only reason he's got that fucking silly Irish gormless cunt in, yeah? That Paddy, is because he thinks Paddy's going to be, look, he thinks Paddy's going to be his bodyguard.
He asked me to get back on.
He thinks he's going to be his bodyguard. He thinks he's going to be his bodyguard.
He wants you to meet, he said this morning, he offered you to meet anywhere in Liverpool. So Stig had been on the blower. Listen, I ain't going back on. I was getting ready for work this point. I'm looking for socks. Being back to work.
Get to Stig's flat, then do a live outside Stig's flat. I'll see you there.
Thanks, Ollie.
I'll roll up on the tune while I'm there. I'll roll up on the tune while I'm there. I've already spoken to people. I'll roll up.
I wouldn't mind him jumping on now. Stig, if you're in the chat, comment and come on, see if I think I'm wrong. Seeing that he was in Biggie's. I've got the video. Go look at the picture I put up. He was good. Did you hear him this morning? He was, I do it wrong. I don't think with it. I was on the phone, man. Unfortunately.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie. I spoke to them at the beginning of this week. Why? Because I can't remember why I ended up speaking to him this week.
It was to that kid. That's it.
Yeah. Because I had a message. To be honest with you, I had 2 kids knock at mine for his address, and I'm not gonna lie, people. I refused to give them his address. He asked me for his address. I said, listen, boys, I'm not getting involved. Look, I've got kids myself. They were like, look, lad, they knew me. They were like, yeah, go ahead, son, lad. You don't want to be involved. We understand you've got the kids and that. It's laughing. We'll just catch up with it another time, or we'll get it from someone else. So I didn't give his address to anyone because I'm not a wrong'un, and I didn't give his address out to anyone. Look, I was inches away from giving his address out to someone because they knocked and they were asking me for his address.
Oh, do you know the funniest thing I got, Ree? When I first joined YouTube, I thought, Steve, and I've always mentioned with the LS theory, Steve came on like a big hard gun. when his address got exposed, why did you get address get exposed? Because you were messaging a person, right? Who ended up with someone else. And you
I didn't
showed me that fucking crime recording, email, regardless what you say, symbol of Paul Ellis.
Tracy, Tracy, there's a question in the chat there. Tracy, to be honest with you, love, I was parked in the street, and yeah, and to be honest with you, it's not as if Biggie's a stranger to me. And I ended up speaking to her and she broke down crying to me. Yeah, look, she broke down crying to me. The girl's scared, I'm not going to lie. I can sense when there's a female scared of a male. And look, it's nothing to be proud of. If you've got to make a girl scared of you, mate, listen, it is what it is. If you want to make girls scared of you, I believe that you're trying to control people. I don't get down like that.
What's it? Is Expo in the chat? Expo, Jim on? He's in the chat.
Yeah, listen, I don't